Back to March of Diamond Stress Master. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. This is a different video. I'm not in my normal studio. I'm actually on vacation. Wasn't planning on doing a video at all until I got back, but news is news, and this is quite shocking news. In good news, don't get me wrong. It's just I wasn't expecting it. So I woke up this morning to a post in the Drum Corps Coffee Shop. Someone had posted this, and the release actually just happened this morning, that Santa Clara Vanguard is coming back for 2024. They have audition information on their website, and they're coming back. I was very shocked about that. They also appointed a new CEO. Sorry, I'm reading it down here. Dr. Russell Gavin, as his new Chief Executive Officer of Santa Clara Vanguard. I don't know who Russell Gavin is. So I'm kind of shocked because I thought that they were not in as good a situation as what they are to field corps, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Nobody knows really except for those that are inside the organization. So very shocking, very good news, I guess, in some respects, but hopefully it won't be a negative thing. You know, if they march this year, hopefully it'll be a positive thing, and they're financially secure and ready to resume. So it begged a couple questions that I had as soon as I woke up. I'm like, well, wait a second. Well, all their staff have gone to other organizations. All of their membership went to other organizations. So how will this affect them? How will it affect the Vanguard? We're not going to know, I guess, until we actually start hearing more about staff and their turnouts and stuff like that. I mean, Vanguard still has a big draw, don't get me wrong, in terms of attracting people and talent. So I'm hoping that this won't be a thing that's going to be negative. Hopefully it'll be a positive and people will come back to the Vanguard organization. So it was a very different climate this season in 2023 because all the staff and membership went to other places. Other corps benefited in a good way. And who knows, we're going to have to just wait and see, I guess, what's going to happen to all of this. So hopefully up on the screen here, you're going to see the screenshot because I am editing this on my phone. So I apologize for the crudeness and all of that, but I wanted to get this out to you. Hopefully you guys are seeing it on the screen right now. And I'm going to put a link in the description of the article so that you guys can find it. And that way you can just go to it and read it. I'm just really shocked. I did not think they were going to be able to come back. I even had a conversation with a friend of mine who I marched with about this, and we were kind of both on the same page. It's like, you know, there's no way. There's no way they can come back in 2024, but here they are. Yeah, so I'm going to read a little bit from the article here. It says, okay. So this is a quote. I believe this is from Dr. Gavin. It doesn't say who the quote's from. It just says, I'm inspired by the number of people who have been working diligently over the last 10 months to make sure the future of the Santa Clara Vanguard is bright for decades to come. Oh, that's okay, said Dr. Gavin. I'm excited to join this team as we work to reestablish and revitalize the overall organizational health of VMAPA. I'm honored to be part of this legacy of the Santa Clara Vanguard. And then this is another part of it. During our first conversation with Russ, it became, that's his nickname is Russ. It became apparent how much he respected and loved Vanguard from his days of watching and competing. Said Amy Lipsky, VMAPA board chair and president. Russ is well connected and respected amongst his peers within the DCI community. So I'm not familiar with Russ, so I apologize if I'm not. Russ showed a passion for being a part of this organization, and the board feels strongly that Russ is an ideal fit for our organization and where it's going. We are delighted to offer our full support as Russ digs into the work ahead. Dr. Gavin recognizes the challenges the VMAPA has faced, stating, "It is important to acknowledge the VMAPA has suffered a series of organizational missteps over the last several years. However, it is also important to acknowledge the amount of work that has gone into healing those missteps, which they have in recent months. And I look forward to continuing and accelerating that healing." Okay, so essentially it just seems like they all recognize like what happened in the past and the missteps that they had. So hopefully, like all of you, I want Vanguard to come back. I love Vanguard. Actually, I was watching, before I left on this trip, I was watching 2018 Babylon. And we were just like, oh my God, this is such a great show. It's so good. It's such a great show. But I can't ever put it up on my channel. It gets copyright striked, so I can never put it up for you guys to watch. But you guys can watch it other places, I guess. But anyway, so that show to me was just an iconic Vanguard show. Same thing with the '89 Santa Clara, or '87, or '88, or any of those years. You just want to feel that Vanguard feeling. You know what I mean? When you're watching a show, you want that level of, I don't know, it's not really, well, I guess it's sophistication, but it's just like a different feel when you're seeing the Vanguard. It has that different feeling. And that happens with every other corps too. When you watch Madison or Phantom Regiment, you get a different feeling. Blue Devils, or any of the other organizations, you get a different vibe, a different feel. So having not seen the Vanguard last year, a lot of people did miss Vanguard being on the field. So I'm hoping it's all going to be positive for this year. We're going to see what's going to happen, and I'm really excited to see what that's going to be. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not done so. I would really appreciate that. And thank you all for the support on all of my videos and all of my things on this channel. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys are having a great after DCI summer. And then I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, march on.